Welcome in, everybody. It is Tuesday. 30-minute musings. Oh, we're feeling a little better today. A little better. I do have a topic to run with today, as opposed to just the ramblings that I normally do, but we'll get to that eventually. No workout yesterday. Now, part of it. You knew that I had to work that early spot on Monday morning. Now, as soon as I got done with work yesterday, yes, I made it through. I lived. I made it. I did it. I survived. I kicked Monday's ass, like I always do. Monday hasn't beaten me yet. Yesterday didn't stand a fucking chance. Didn't stand a chance. But made it through. 4 hours of the morning news. Well, 2 hours of prep, 4 hours of the morning news, 2 hours of a live show. My brother just sent me a text, in case you heard that little bottle popping noise. That's the default text noise that I have set up specifically from him. Anyway, what else? As soon as I got done with work, I went out and I did a little bit of shopping. Little bit of food. I mean, nothing major. I got some pumpkin seeds, because they're a good snack. I think that's 10 to 4 protein higher than carbs. That's a good little snack. Some other, what else did I get? Some fucking Drano. Said I was going to get that. Yeah, did that. Went to a mall. Oh, no. Picked up a bottle of Jameson first. Yes, I am ready for St. Patrick's Day. And I did have 3 shots when I got home, but that's a different story altogether. Right after I went the food shopping and picked up the bottle of booze, went to a mall, picked up a couple of hats, caps, if you will. Just because, I suppose, why not? Picked up a couple of t-shirts. Just a couple of things. New pair of shades that I'm wearing right now. All things good. Got home, had that shot. Jameson, you subtly sweet yet incredibly smooth Irish whiskey. God damn, is it good. For a shot, I'm not going to sit there and drink 10 mixers and be like, oh yeah, this stuff's great, It's a good little shot. Very smooth. And just a little bit of sweet to it. It's nice. But no workout. Played a little bit of I did some live streaming with the video games. I didn't play too long because, I was at the mall forever. Not gonna lie, wandering about, the Broward Mall, Westfield, the Westfield Mall on University and I don't know where. I don't know the intersection. But it's on University, north of 595. It's like just south of Broward Boulevard on University, if that helps. Anyway, but I was in there for a while, I was looking for a good hat. My skull is like oddly shaped and large, so finding a good hat, not just, whatever that would be, circumference, but also the depth of the bowl of the hat. Because sometimes, 7.5 is like a good, width, if you will. 7.5 is a good size, but how deep is the bowl of that hat? That too is an issue. New York plate, there we go. 1 on the board. It was the plain one. It was the white with the double blue trim. Anyway. So I was in there and I was bullshitting with the kid working there. We're talking sports and doing all that shit. Because it was a nice place. Like, they had a bunch of retro sports jerseys, old logos for teams and shit like that. Though they don't have those jerseys anymore. They don't play in those jerseys anymore. Like, that's nice. That's like a retro kind of a mid-90s look. Oh, that's cool, blah, 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 talking this and that, whatever, bullshitting. So I was at the mall for a while, I had to wander around and find the good spots. Find the good shops, bullshitting there. Got home, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Something like that? Maybe later. No, 4 sounds right. Started the live stream, played some video games, but, I was tired. My brain was shot, I was fried. And I went to bed probably, I was asleep by 10 o'clock, set my alarm for 8. My alarm went off at 8, holy fuck. I was like, are you kidding me? I thought I still want to lay down. I slept for 10 hours though. I was awake for about 20 hours. No, more than that. I mean, if I went to bed around 9:30, if I was asleep by 10, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on here. You mean to tell me I was up for over 24 hours on 2 hours of sleep? A nap? Oh, no wonder I slept for 10 hours and the alarm woke my ass up. Okay, it makes sense now. So I was up for over 24 hours. Or damn near. It was right around 9:30. I was asleep by 10 o'clock. I woke up at 8. Okay. So I was up for about 24 hours on a 2-hour fucking nap. Oh, no wonder I was tired. Makes sense. But anyway, that's how today went. So far, that's how yesterday into today went. But my topic. Okay, I think I brought it up in the past where, you know, like, oh, they're bringing the Muppets back, and they have their own TV show. Yay, the Muppets are back. Yay, all right. Plate in front of me, Illinois. There we go. Illinois is on the board. But it's like, yay, the Muppets are back. Yeah, okay, and the Muppets, okay, fine. I mean, it's not Jim Henson's voice. Like, that's the only thing. They don't age. They're Muppets. That's the perfect part of it. They don't age. So it's like, yeah, okay, but it's the Muppets. You know, it's kind of a niche kind of whatever it is kind of thing. Mainly aimed towards kids, because puppets, Muppets, whatever. Yeah, it's mainly aimed towards kids. And I like the Muppets growing up. You know, it's just kind of, oh, okay, it's the Muppets. Like, no big deal for me. I'm not, like, against it, like, I'm not rolling my eyes like, oh, God, the Muppets, they're bringing this back again. You know what I am rolling my eyes at? Fuller House. New York plate, that's 2. That was the taxi cab yellow with the navy blue letters. But, you know, remember Full House? That late 80s, early 90s TV show? Full House. Well, now they brought it back, and it's Fuller House with the same cast. Yeah, that's kind of sad. There's people my age like, wow, yeah, Full House is coming back. Yeah, Fuller House, yeah. Like, that's sad. It's kind of creepy. It really is. Because we now know enough about these actors and actresses. Number one, John Stamos still looks great. I'll say that straight up. He doesn't look like he ages. He's got that Michael J. Fox, Dick Clark gene. Bob Costas is another one. But it's like, you really don't get old, do you, sir? Now, he's probably dyeing his hair, but still, he doesn't look weathered. He doesn't look aged. He doesn't, you know, that motherfucker aging gracefully. Still a handsome man, I'll tell you. Texas plate. I'm not gay, but if I were, of all the men on that show, if I were, John Stamos just does not age. Still looks great. But, of course, we know the Olsen twins are a mess. They are not on the show. I don't know what the reasoning behind that is. Maybe they're on parole or some shit. I don't know. But, well, because, you know, like, little Michelle. Well, both girls played the role of Michelle for whatever reason. I don't know. They had two people playing one role. But we know the story by now. But they're like a train wreck. You know, they're not on the show, apparently. Quebec plate. I haven't watched the show. I have no fucking ambition to. You know why? Because I watched it when it was, you know, playing during the late 80s. 8 ladies? Yeah. 8 ladies, that'd be a fun night. But the late 80s, the early 90s. And, like, okay, like, I had my fill of Full House. My fill of Full House? Full of Fill House? Whatever. I can't say anything right here. 8 ladies, Phil's house. What the fuck am I on? Anyway. It's just said, yeah, Fuller House. I'm going to watch this. Like, dude, you're like, I don't know. You're like 28. You're like 30, 31 years old. And you're really amped up to watch this show? It's like, dude, you got to see this chick. Like, she's so hot now. Dude, that's sad. That sounds creepy. Like, I'm going to watch this show because when I was 8, I had a crush on this chick. And now, like, I don't know. That just seems creepy to me. And it's sad. When you have to bring back a TV show that had its run, ran its course, they're bringing it back Fuller House. Well, what's next? Family Still Matters? What else are they going to do? You know, like one of those family good show. Like, what was the other one? Step by Step? What are they going to call them? Steps by Steps? I don't know. Part of that TGIF lineup. Like, is that the route they're going to take with all this stuff? Like, California plate. Wow. It's bad enough that we complain about, well, Hollywood's run out of ideas. I was saying this the other day where, like, Tobey Maguire played Spider-Man, and they made those movies, like in the early 2000s. We are on our 3rd set of Spider-Man movies in 15, 16 years. Not just the actor, complete storyline, wipe it, clean slate. So after Tobey Maguire, there was another set. They're already done with those. Wipe it, clean slate. Like, don't we complain enough about shit like, oh, Hollywood's running out of ideas. They're just trying to fucking, everything's a remake. Everything, oh, Fuller House, yay, let's watch it. You're sick. You're sick. I'm sorry. I mean, really, what are they going to do? Like, family still matters. Steps by steps. Like, how are they going to do this? Like, it's really said, the Muppets I'll let pass because, well, they're Muppets. They don't age. It's shenanigans, it's fine, it's nothing too weird. It's not like, it's not like Fozzie is like in drug rehab. They can bring him on the show. That's never a problem. It's not like Kermit got run over, he's not dead. Not like Miss Piggy is, shredded up into somebody's fucking sandwich. Pulled pork, not bad. But, I mean, the voice actors, you can get somebody to sound similar to Frank Oz if he's not doing... Actually, I don't even know. I believe Frank Oz passed not too long ago. Either way, Jim Henson died. He was the voice. He was the guy. Okay, we've had other people come in and do the voices. And the legacy of the fucking Muppets lives on and can always live on. Full House, Fuller... Like, what are we going to do? Like... as a kid growing up, there was other stuff like Saved by the Bell. And then they had Saved by the Bell the college years because, they go from, high school into college. Ooh, yeah, okay. But that ran its course. Well, what are they going to do now? Like, they wouldn't even call it Saved by the Bell. I don't even know what you would do if you were to bring back these people who are in their mid-30s to late 40s to redo it, bring back the same fucking cast. Not even the idea of the show. But it's like, dude, come on. Just go back, Full House fans. Buy the fucking series on Amazon or something. Tennessee plate, Knox County, in case you're wondering. Just go back and watch the old episodes. That's what you remember. Don't try to bring back, don't try to rehash something that's aged, that should just stay away. Because we all know by now, when we were watching Full House, and I'm 33. I don't know what age I was. I was watching that like 20 years ago, a little bit more. I probably was done watching that show when I, 12, 13 years old, somewhere around there, I'd say. Something like that. Somewhere around there, it's just like, okay, it's, the TGIF, the Friday night, I think it was ABC lineup, like, okay, it's done. It's run its course. I have other interests. I'm getting a little older, whatever you had, I'm sure you were the same way. Or maybe you had cable, unlike me, satellite, something, and you just watched other stuff. Because, okay, Fuller House, how can this show survive much longer than, I think they said they're going to make a second season, I think. It's like, how is this thing going to survive? Because a lot of these people, and they're posting it on Facebook, Fuller House, yeah, I'm going to watch this. This is awesome. This show is great. The show was great. Yes, it was. Like, what are they going to... Okay, Home Improvement was another popular show right around that time. What are they going to do? Bring back the cast for that show and call it Home Improved? Or Homes Improved? I don't know. What would they do in that scenario? Instead of Cheers, what are you going to do? Bring back all those people and call it Cheered? Illinois plate. That's 2, I think. But it's just like, stop it. Bringing back the same cast. I don't know. Now, granted, a lot of the characters in Full House were younger. We had 1, 2, 3, technically 3 kids and a couple adults. Okay, so fine. But at the time we were watching Full House, we didn't know that Bob Saget was like the filthiest comedian that there ever was. I mean, he's really... I mean, I appreciate that because he played this role of the aw shucks dad on TV. He played it very well. You listen to some of his stand-up, this man's vile and foul, and it's fucking hysterical. I love it because we picture him as Danny fucking Tanner. We picture him as this one lone... It would almost be like... When I found out that Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, was the voice of Joker, well, the Joker in the animated Batman series, I'm like, you're kidding me. Then I started looking up all of his other stuff, and they have like YouTube videos of Mark Hamill doing all these clever voices and things in the sound booth. I'm like, that is not Luke Skywalker. I love this guy that much more. It's like finally he's grown away from the niche that he was in. He's Luke Skywalker, he's Luke Skywalker, he's Luke Skywalker. Carrie Fisher hasn't done anything beyond being Princess Leia. She just hasn't. Some people get niched into those things. I like to see that, okay, you're not drilled, you're not just one thing. But Bob Saget, for the longest time, he was just Danny Tanner. Whatever, kind of a Steve Guttenberg looking, looks like a really just a nice guy. He's got I'm saying on the TV show and everything. He's got the family and all this stuff, and he's living with he's a nice guy. He let his brother move in with him. I think that's how the plot was, and he's got all the kids and anything. And I don't know, did they even say in the TV show, like, oh, well, your mom died, so I got to raise you all with the help of my brother and his friend and all that, Uncle Jesse and all that stuff, like, well, back plate, there's another one. It's like, I don't remember that part of the plot, but anyway, it's like, what more can you do with it? Bob Saget, we now know he's just a foul-mouthed fucking comedian. I love it. But now I could not watch Fuller House and not think that this guy, talks about all kinds of stuff like bloody sodomy and all, whatever, just all kinds of crap. We're the Aristocrats. Watch that stand-up. It's kind of like a documentary of a joke. We're the Aristocrats. Funny, by the way, but Bob Saget's in there. Vile. Just awesome. It's disgusting humor. But I could not watch Fuller House knowing that now, because what, is he going to be the aw shucks Danny Tanner again? Like, that's going to ruin it again. That's going to ruin how awesome I know he is now, as opposed to how bland I thought he was back then. He's like, no, I got to watch Fuller House. Oh, it's going to be awesome. No, it's not. There's no TV shows have evolved. The same people that are posting that shit on Facebook, oh, I'm going to watch Fuller House, it's awesome, oh, it's come back, yeah, blah, I'm so happy. These are the people that watch Breaking Bad. They watch The Walking Dead. They watched The Sopranos. They were probably watching Oz. The girls were probably watching Sex in the City. Like, you can't go back to a show that's trying to rehash the late 80s, early 90s, where, it's like, hey, introduction, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh, a problem happens. Don't worry, in 20 minutes we'll have it solved, and by the end of the episode, all is well. You can't do that. It's not going to survive. It's just not. I mean, if this is a quick money grab by, the networks, okay, you got a couple of marks out there. That's, marks. Right? You're the carny. You want somebody's money. Look at him. He's a schmuck. He's a mark. We'll get him. We'll get his money. I just got passed by a Quebec plate. That, I think, is the third on the board. If I lose track, no big deal, but it still counts. That is another. I believe 3. But okay, so the networks bring that back. Like I said, the Muppets even. And there wasn't so much, yay, the Muppets are coming back. There was a little bit going on. There was a couple people posting about it. All right, this guy, you better give me some separation. Because I got to get the merge on here. Because I'm going over. All right. Pembroke, here we come. All right. Just keep the blinker on in case these idiots don't know where I'm going. But, what can they do? Family still matters. Steps by steps. Home improved. What can we do beyond that? To bring back the cast, the same fucking cast, and all this stuff, like, just, no. It's terrible. Really grinds my gears. I mean, Seinfeld, well, you can't bring back Seinfeld with a new name. What would they call it? Seinfelder? Seinfeld? I don't know. But then again, I don't think you could get Michael Richards, Cosmo Kramer back into the mix. Racial tirades and shit like that blowing up during a stand-up bit. Don't think you can bring him back, but at any rate. And plus, let's just say, all right, for whatever reason, they don't have Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen in the show. For whatever reason, Well, now granted, you only need one of them essentially to play the role of Michelle. But like, okay, they're not on the show, whatever. Yeah, drug rehab, who knows? Maybe they're arrested, or one of them's arrested, and they need both of them. I don't know. Well, it's like, what can you do? If you try to redo that, well, like, some of these cast members have died since the show originally aired. I don't know. It seems like a really sad reach. And the people who are like, oh, I want to watch that, like, that seems even worse. Like, they got you. Yeah, there's another stupid idea, but I'm sure they're still friends. After all these years, we're not just friends, we're still friends. It's like they're trying. It's like when your TV shows are that fucking bland, no wonder reality TV shows work so well. Because you don't have to pay Dave Coulier and Bob Saget and John Stamos. You know, you don't have to pay all these people the money they're going to demand. You can just hire some schmuck, hire a mark off the street. Be like, yeah, we're going to get you in a reality show. We're going to send you to fucking wherever, blah, blah, you know, Jersey Shore. We're gonna hire these schmucks, pay them not so much. We don't have to spend millions on them. That's the good, but we'll just send them to fucking Vegas or something and watch them get drunk and fuck and start some, you know, high school drama. Okay. And we don't have to spend millions upon millions because they're, you know, big-time actors who are going to demand probably big-time money. You know, $2 million an episode. No, dude, here's like $5,000. Probably like $5-10 grand a week, which is nothing. That's probably why we have so much crap shows. Yeah, Hollywood, you're out of ideas. You're bringing back not just the TV show, but the original cast. For what? I don't even remember if what the finality of Full House was. So how do you bring back Fuller House? Like, I don't know what happened. I think it just stopped, you know? You know, it's not like MASH where there was an end to the show. And like, okay, maybe it knew its worth. It ran its course, it was on for a damn long time, and they just said, you know what, how much more can we get out of this? You know, Trapper John M.D. tried to have his own show, his own sort of spin-off. Same character, but that didn't work. Gone. That didn't work out too well. Rarely does that work, by the way. When you have a Joey, remember from Friends, rarely do you have like a character from a show goes off to do their own show, and it works. Rarely does that fucking happen. Dude, you have a fucking Oldsmobile. Could you get up the... What are you doing? You don't have to ride so slow up the fucking curb. And this guy's got his hazards on. I need 9 dash cams. Show you the idiots that I'm trying to drive around. Jesus. But there's very few that do that and get away with it. Frasier is like the one that I can think of. Because beyond Cheers, Frasier, boom, big hit. Big hit. Even like the Golden Girls, wasn't there a spin-off to that? And like they tried to, whoever it was, B. Arthur, I think, had her own show, spinning off from the Golden Girls. She got married or something and blah, blah. And that didn't last. That didn't do anything. Joey, that was a fucking joke. Just trying to ride the wave of the Friends popularity. Costanza didn't have his own show, and that actually might have been good. Just the idea of George Costanza having his own fucking show, I think would have been pretty good. Would have lasted a little bit. Oh yeah, he did. It's called Curb Your Enthusiasm. He did. I'm sorry. That kind of did work in its own realm. But no, Dr. Frasier Crane, same character from Cheers, had his own show, and it worked, and it lasted quite a fucking while. Kind of odd how the actor far surpassed, like, what put him up there. Where did all the... Cheers was such a good show, really? Because, I mean, outside of Woody Harrelson and Kelsey Grammer. None of those other people did anything. George Wendt didn't do anything. He was part of the Saturday Night Live. He was part of the super fans, but they didn't make movies. Like he was a skit. John Ratzenberger, Cliff Clavin. He was the voice of Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story movies, but he didn't go on to do anything beyond that. Ted Danson, what did he do? Because I think the Three Men and a Baby movies were already done by that point when Cheers was done. Rhea Perlman, right? Pearl. I forgot what the fuck her name was in Cheers. She didn't. She had the show Pearl. It wasn't on for too long. But it's like everybody took their swings, but Woody Harrelson got pretty good. Still does some good shit. He's not like a big-time actor, but he plays some big roles in some movies. I'll give him the nod. I'll give Kelsey Grammer the nod. And they were like side characters in Cheers. Anyway, what do they bring? Yeah, like I said, what are they going to do? Bring back everybody there and call it Cheered? Kirstie Alley. All she did was put on a lot of weight and then lose it a little bit and then put it back on. Not even a good actress. Oh, crack in the neck. Actually, no, there was the other guy. God damn it, I forget. He was like the rich snob who owned the upstairs bar or whatever. Well, okay, I'm just remembering him from Robin Hood Men in Tights. But if that's all he did, that's all he did. But he was good in Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm giving him that nod. But if that's the one nod, that's about it. But Fuller House, yeah, I'm going to watch that. Dude, did you see, this chick really, she grew up, she developed. Yeah, like, dude, that's, like, I know we're all kind of the same age, but still, that just sounds kind of creepy. It's like, now you can't go back and watch the old shows because now, like, you're picturing this chick that's, like, in her 30s now. You're like, oh, yeah, she really, yeah. It's like, dude, that's kind of creepy. You're going to go back and watch the old shows, and that's, you can't do it. I'm sorry, you can't do it. It's just creepy to me. It's like, I know, well, you're in your 30s, she's now in her 30s. Like, okay, if you had a crush on her when you were, 8, 9, 10 years old, okay. Now you're like, dude, check her out. Check her out, bro. She's fucking smoking hot, dude. Stop it. That's just creepy. People scare me like that. All around, it just seems like a really bad idea. Fuller House. Dude, she's pretty hot. Look at her, bro. Hell, I was falling in love with John Stamos in this, 30-minute musing. Giving props to how well someone's aged. Not, dude, she totally developed. Bro, look at her. It's just kind of fucking weird. Actually, it's really fucking, I don't know. People that are amped up about Fuller House, you're sad. It's like the show, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be as weird if, they tried a spin, maybe there was some kind of spin-off show that I'm not aware of. And let's just say they tried to cycle things through okay, well, the Uncle Jesse show didn't work, so let's try the Crazy Uncle Dave show. Well, that one didn't work. Let's try showing, my brother texts me again. Let's try showing something, the Danny Tanner show. Okay, we've tried all these reboots. Let's just put them back all together again. Like, maybe that works out. I don't know. Or maybe just, I think it's creepy, where there were young girls in the show back in the day, and now that they're older, it's like, bro, check them out. They're fucking hot. I don't know. It's just weird. Nobody's saying, well, because there weren't young boys in the show. That's the thing. I'm in the red. I got about 40 seconds to go here. About to make my turn. But it's just weird. It's like I'm mainly seeing guys say, dude, I'm going to watch Fuller House. Chick's really cute. She's fucking smoking, bro. I guess that's what bothers me. It's almost, ew, grow up. You're pathetic. In a lot of ways. Grow up and you're pathetic. Just my thoughts on things that are on TV these days. So as I'm about to make my turn down West Island Drive by the North Perry Airport, I got to do an upper body workout tonight. The challenge, push-ups and pull-ups. So, till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road.